Well, we got off the ship here in Puerto Rico. We'll be getting back on here shortly, but we took a walk around, found this at the marina. If you can hear me over the traffic noise, Erica. That's kind of slick. Well, I'll find out who owns that and put it in the video. Strange bow on that one. There's something more my speed, the guys on the paddle boards. And that's our goal, see if we can get over to Old Town again. A little bit of a hike. Well, it's turnaround day for our back-to-back Southern Caribbean cruise aboard Vision of the Seas, and we're back in San Juan. We decided to walk from the ship at the Pan American Pier to Old Town and return the hotel keys somebody forgot to turn in last week. Quite a hike, about 6 miles, round trip. This week we visit Tortola in the British Virgin Islands, Antigua, Barbados again, St. Lucia, and then Punta Cana. Hope you enjoy the video. It's a government building here in San Juan. Nice looking building. No. Walkway of the Presidents.
Walkway of the Presidents.
I just said that. In memory of those who were killed in action. Eisenhower, Kennedy, LBJ, Gerald Ford, Barack Obama, Truman, Roosevelt, Herbert Hoover. Had to check that one. Teddy. And a monument for the police officers killed in the line of duty. You got the House of Spain. I bet it's the different embassies. There's the outer defensive walls of the fort. Seahorse. There's Old Town. There's the pier we thought we were going out of. Turns out we're on the other side of the bay. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers building. We enjoyed our walk in San Juan, but we're headed back to the ship and off to Tortola. Day 2 of the second leg of our Southern Caribbean cruise. Pulling into Tortola, the British Virgin Islands. The shops. Mark and Elisa and Keith, and we're all out walking around for the day, heading into the shops. Some of the damage from the hurricane. Used to have a flea market here. I guess that's gone. Some more damage from the hurricane. Those places were totally gone. Yeah, let's go. They're a little police station.
I think we've seen them all.
Pretty much, except the other side of the island. And that's probably just up over that hill.
Yeah.
Okay, it is.
The pub. I think this is one of the historical sites on the island. Yeah, I think so.
Columbus came here too.
Yeah. Back to the cruise terminal shops.
Yeah.
Well, that was our nickel tour of Tortola. Not much to see here. Stopped at the marina, had a beer. Keith bought some cigars, and we worked our way back to the ship. Up early the next morning, out on deck to film the sunrise coming into Antigua. Oh well, that didn't work out too well. A little on off again rain. There's the church. Head for the church in Antigua. We don't have to run back to the ship because of the rain. Well, we made it to the top of the hill. There's St. John's Church. We'll walk around here a little bit. Cathedral Church of St. John the Divine, Anglican and Episcopal. Here lieth the body of William Johnson and of his family, who died a 2nd day of January 1707. 1744, age 66, Mary Douglas. 30, this one's all, maybe read something up top here. Lieth the body of the Reverend James Berry, County of Kildare in the Kingdom of Ireland. That must have been where he was born. Dublin. Let's see a date. 1747. There's a view from the top of the hill of the church. Oh, we've got 3 cruise ships in. Church has certainly seen better days. All wooden construction inside. The Museum of Antigua and Barbuda. That's, yeah, another island right by here. Severe Cornwall Bird. Salvation Army Captain, AT and LU President. And the craft market. That goes on for a while. The straw market is right off the cruise pier as soon as you get through the cruise shopping, if you want to pick up any trinkets or souvenirs. Okay, that's the Viking Sea. Of course, the Vision, that's an Azura cruise line ship. Those are the 3 ships in port today. Pulling into Barbados on a cloudy, rainy day. I guess it's partly cloudy, we're getting some sun. We're gonna have to go to another pier today because of the MSC ship and the Norwegian ship that are in here. Soon find out. I try to hit the Methodist church, see if that's the location. See what the captain's got to say.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This information is concerning our port of call today. The Vision of the Seas will be actually docked in a facility that is called the Bulk Facility, very close to a beautiful beach, quite frankly, within a walking distance for most of our guests. If you'd like to make your way to the terminal, there will be complimentary shuttles that are available for that, and obviously there is some nice duty-free shopping in the terminal. The last complimentary shuttle from the terminal back to the ship will be at 6:30 p.m.
They seem to have a little tough time getting us docked at the bulk pier. It's basically used for loading and unloading freighters and barges. So docking the Vision was a little bit of a job. But they got it done, and we decided to walk into town. They provided a shuttle over to the cruise harbor pier and the cruise shops, but we just elected to walk into town. We wanted to visit the Methodist church and see that one, and then walk around a little bit and then come on back. As the cruise director mentioned, it was close to a beach, a pretty nice looking beach. A lot of people went there. It's also right around the corner from Mount Gay Rum. We gave thought to visiting the Four Square Rum Distillery until we discovered what the cab fare there and back would be. So that ended that idea. Mutual Insurance is that building, the greenish building back there. It's kind of their downtown area. A hopping little place. Ruins is something here, and I don't know what it is. Rain finally slowed down. We're only about 50% wet. Empire. Oh, that's a later edition, I'm sure. That's the Bethel Methodist Church. Yeah, the Pirates Cove Bar, and just off the beach. Rain finally quit. Well, the dock was right across the street from the Mount Gay Rum Distillery. Tried to get over to Four Square Distillery, but it was too much of a problem with the taxis, and going to end up costing us about $80 in taxi fees. So, oh well, time for lunch. And then on the other side of the yard there, trucking yard, you can see it is the beach a lot of the people went to. That's the bulk pier. Well, time to get back on the ship, have lunch, and rest, and get ready for St. Lucia tomorrow. We pulled into St. Lucia this morning. Another overcast, rainy day. Got rained out pretty good yesterday in Bridgetown. My lens keeps fogging up too. It's muggy and humid. Morella Celebration. I think that's a TUI cruise line. I think that's out of Germany. That's an old timer. Norwegian Epic. Keith was watching him parallel park that. And then there's one around the corner. I don't know that they're ferrying back and forth to. Of course, I guess they're ferrying the Norwegian too. Some breaks in the clouds. Maybe we can get off. We'll see. Let's see if Mark and Elisa are on there. They were going out scuba or diving or scuba. No, not scuba. Snorkeling. The lifeboat's ferrying people across for the Norwegian cruise line. Well, we never did get ashore in St. Lucia. Every time we started to head out, it started raining. It's cleared up a little bit, but you can see in the background it's about to start raining again. It's 3:30. We would have had to been back on board by 4:30 anyway, so much for that. On to we're at sea tomorrow, and then to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. We'll be ferried aboard. I'm sorry, we'll be tendered in Punta Cana. So that should be interesting. Well, we arrived at Punta Cana. Finally, a beautiful day after 3 days of rain. Rained on us pretty good in Barbados, and of course we got rained out in St. Lucia. So we got a beautiful day today. The problem is that we're going to be tendered in. So it was kind of a long wait to get onto the tender and head into shore. But we finally made the tender, got into shore, and discovered a new development. They're building a marina, housing units, a mall, a downtown area. And we walked around that, but then tried to negotiate a price on a taxi cab to the town of Punta Cana. It was quite a distance away, not really walkable. So the negotiated price was $90. So we decided that we would just walk around the new development a bit and then head back to the ship. Oh.
Morning.
Hi. I feel like I'm on Spirit Airlines.
Right.
They were that good, huh?
Yeah. I just got off the lifeboat here in Punta Cana. Saw this guy, Bad Girl. I have to look this one up. Nice community here. There's the ship. Tapas and wine bar, sports bar and grill. Well, after walking around the little town there and having a beer, watching some of the local entertainment, we decided to head back to the ship. This time we rode on top of the lifeboat and had a nice boat ride back to the Vision. Beautiful. Well, we made it.
Yeah. We'll come back to the step it is.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we made it. Well, that ends our Southern Caribbean cruise aboard Vision of the Seas. I want to thank the crew of the Vision for making our cruise so enjoyable. And fair warning, we'll be back on the Vision in October for the Canadian Snowbird cruise. So be ready.